Good morning, tribe, and welcome to the Donut Shop at the beginning of the world. I am your host, Dr. Mark Merriweather of Waterbergen, coming to you live from Ravenscar, my suburban oasis of permaculture plantness. So just a swing around here. Lots of plants. And there are trails and stuff through here too. It's where I go when I don't want to be anywhere else. But I'm here every morning with you because what a great place to spend time. Virtual donut shop, all not trail. Okay, maybe not all not trail. Anyhow, hey, it's Thursday, right? We're Thursday? Yeah, it's Thursday. Past halfway, rocking down towards the end of the week. And then very soon the weekend, which is always nice. And generally nice. I'm not going to say it's always nice. And then we're getting that much closer to the holiday season. All right, whoa, Helen's here. Hey, get your Helen hug, get your Helen hug. Helen hug. Good morning, Chris. Good morning, Isaac. Oi, it is hot out here today. It's like 69 or 70 or something like that. So warmth. Helen, thank you. Yes, I am. I am feeling better. I managed to get a few hours of sleep last night, and the dreams, I don't know, maybe I've been watching too many trailers for the new Spider-Man movie that's coming out, but in my dreams, I was behind the scenes where they were filming the Spider-Man Into the Metaverse or whatever it is, and all the different actors from all the different Spider-Man movies were there, and they were arguing, and they ended up ending in a cage match on pay-per-view to see who would be the next Spider-Man. So they had all the different Spider-Man actors, fight it out, which was an intense. Well, it was an interesting dream, but then I did actually wake up before I saw who won. So I don't know who won, but they definitely went at each other in kind of a Thunderdome sort of thing. So that was fun. Okay, hey Jennifer, good morning. Jennifer, how cold will it be Saturday morning in Wimberley? So I just checked that. In the morning, it's supposed to be in the upper 40s and then get up into, almost the 70s. So high 60s, low 70s. So in the morning, this is a time for layers. So when we start the class at 9 a.m., 8 a.m. or 9 a.m., I'm hoping 9 a.m., it'll be a little chilly, but then it will warm up from there. So layers, definitely layers. Ooh, okay, Chris, where can I find a small wood stove for your shop? Lehman's, Leman, Lehman's. They are the main supplier of all things Amish to the Amish. So all sorts of really awesome stuff. But wood stoves, you know what? That's such a good question that I'm going to do some screen share. Lehman's, is it hardware? Amish. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. Yes. Share screen. Window. No, brave tap. There we go. Share. Okay, yeah. So if you don't know Lehman's Hardware, they are your post-apocalyptic hardware store. Very awesome. So let's just do a quick wood stove. Oh, look at all these wood stoves. Whoops. What are you doing there? So, they got, the barrel wood heat stove kit is kind of cool if you have access to 55-gallon drums, because you get the legs, you get the door, you get the chimney, and you just bolt it on to what you have already. All right. Now you're making me look bad, Lehman's. Where is, you got that much. Let's see. Home heating with wood. Let's try that. Here we go. So, wow, those are kind of expensive. All right. So I guess part of it is how much you want to spend, because, a lot of these are a little on the pricey side. I guess those Amish selling those pickles on the side of the road, man, they're making money. Anyway, stop screen. There's also, you might, depending on how big your area is, you can also look into the different camping stoves for like tents. Look at Cabela's, a Bass Pro Shop, REI, Campmore. Some of the camping areas are the camping and the hunting catalogs will have smaller wood stoves for use inside of tents that are basically only slightly bigger than ammo cans. The issue with that is then you got to constantly be feeding wood into it. So you need to get Adelaide up to the age where she can safely put the wood in the fire while you're out there working in your wood shop, and you can bond together that way. Charles R. Vitality, youth, longevity, health, prosper, beauty. Some of my favorite things. I am beautiful. And so are you. All of you. That's awesome. Hey, speaking of beauty, hey, Jonathan, hey, Kiri. Is it safe to eat frozen forage shrubbery? That's a good question. And in general, I would say no. The reason I say no is because if the leaf has been frozen, especially down here in the south, there's a good chance that the leaf is dead. And if the leaf is dead, it means it's no longer actively defending itself from fungi and mildew, and so and other bad things. And so there's a good chance that it's going to be quickly colonized by some bad fungus that you don't want to eat. So I would say no. In most cases, you're better off not eating the frozen shrubbery. The one thing that might be okay is while it's still frozen, harvest it and stick it in your freezer and leave it in there. It's going to turn to mush because that enzyme that turns plants, breaks down the cell wall is still going to be active. But, throw it in the freezer and just use it in smoothies and things like that over time. But if it's like been frozen last week and now it's defrosted, I wouldn't. Hey, Holly. Good morning. Hello. Yep, Lehman's. Ooh, David's Stove Shop in Weatherford, Texas has been in business a long time. If you're near there, David's. Oh, I've never heard of David's Stove Shop, but that sounds really awesome. Oh my, Helen, it's a frosty 30 degrees there at the moment. Brr, starting to feel a bit like Christmas. Yep, it's 28 up in St. Michael, which is better than, -4 or whatever it was. Oh well. Love my parents. Got to go up there. But yeah, I'm sweating here. It is hot here right now. Hey, Laura, good morning. How early is too early to have a nap after waking up? If you've gone to the bathroom, it's okay to go back to sleep. Yep, bladder rules. Hey, Diana, Sharon, hello. Roberta, good morning, sunshine. I'm the sun. That's a scary thought. I want to drink some coffee. Yeah, Carrie. I need someone to give me a ton of money so I can go shopping at Lehman's. Most definitely. They got good stuff, but, and it's high quality, designed to last for generations or anything, but, you get what you pay for. It's the saying, buy once, cry once, rather than, doing cheap thing after cheap thing after cheap thing. Hey, Ula, good morning. April. Ooh, okay, my dad has an old homemade metal barrel wood stove, kept his house warm. Yeah, those are pretty cool. I've known a number of people that have those in their shops. And, I mean, you can even buy the metal, drums from different places, including places that sell, sorry, my upper lip is sweating and it's tickling and it's, okay, we're good. You can buy the metal drums from places that make the deer feeders, because usually it'll use a 55-gallon drum as the reservoir for the corn. All right, good-looking Boer goat. Someone has a goat? Okay. I have an Ashley wood stove. Had it for 40 years. It is a good one. It is an efficient stove. Nice. Chad. Okay, cool. I have a tent stove, but I have yet to use it. Bought it from good reviews, and when it arrived, made in Pakistan. Well, I'm very curious. If you can put a link up to it, though. Throw us a link there, Chad. Ooh, Diana, I love Dave's Stove Shop. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, I'm literally right down the road from Dave's Stove Shop. I work in Hudson Oaks. Awesome. So there you go. Ooh, whoop, whoop, whoop. I'm worried, Carol. Okay, good morning. Just making mullein tea for later. Are you having respiratory issues? I hope not. I mean, it tastes good, especially with some cinnamon, a little nutmeg, a little ginger to kind of make a mullein Thai tea. Ooh, good stuff, good stuff. But whenever anyone starts, saying, "Oh, I'm making a, medicinal herb tea this morning," it's like, "Ooh, is something wrong?" So, Jonathan, today and tomorrow is warm enough for motorcycle rides. With the right gear, any day is warm enough. I remember when I had mine. Every so often, I had to stop and just hug the engine to try and warm up again, and then get going on. Oh, Darlene, I went to David's last summer to get some stovepipe last summer. Bought. Okay. Helen, I take my first nap shortly after the donut shop. I'm worried about the dreams you have with that, because I'm just thinking that could be weird. Hey, Kimberlyn, our war chief is here. Ooh, they have the best burgers. Who has the best burgers? The Boer goat? Oh, wow. Bought my Ashley's from David's 40 years ago. Still going strong. Nice. Sure. Okay. S, can you explain what makes a virus mutate? Does a vaccine make them mutate? And if so, how do they know to mutate? Okay. All right. So everything mutates. It's an inherent flaw. No, not an inherent flaw. It is a inherent benefit of all living and quasi-living things is the DNA is easily scrambled. The reason being is so we can evolve, as things change. Like, when a daddy and a mommy loves each other and they go gunk, 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 the libido pill comes out, things go in, and the egg gets fertilizer. You're mixing up the DNA so that the DNA is different from either of the parents, in hopes that the offspring will have, different abilities that serve life better. Okay, so usually that scrambling of the DNA, which occurs naturally in sexual reproduction, is a benefit, because there's a good chance you will get something, that's even better. Okay, now in things that reproduced, clone-like, so like the viruses, the bacteria, they're splitting and so forth, they still have, nature figured out, even there, if we scramble that up some, some of the new viruses, when it's replicating, the virus is replicating itself. Doink, doink, doink. It makes little changes in itself just to see what happens. And some of those that virus that pops up, it no longer works right, and so it can't reproduce, and so that strain goes away. But then you have the other one that actually, that mutation, that weird scrambling, changed something that makes it better at binding or infecting or something like that. So the mutation, it's a natural thing. Every time the virus, every virus particle replicates itself, it changes things up a little. So it's just the way nature figured out, hey, to make things better, you got to change. Ooh, that sounds like something Chirpy would say. So the mutation, it's you got one virus in a cell, and it's making thousands of copies of itself. Each one is going to be slightly different. Most of them will be about the same abilities as the parent virus, but some of those mutations will be much worse and not work at all. But some of them will be much better at something. And so that's what's going on. As far as the vaccine causing them to change, no, it's God designed it that way for continuous improvement, if you will. So hopefully that makes sense. So the mutation is just what they do. I mean, that's why we need the flu is constantly changing, and they kind of have to guess with the flu vaccine, 9 months in advance, which form of the flu is going to be the prevalent one, and that's what they make the vaccine. And sometimes they get it right, sometimes they get it wrong. Yeah. So yeah, the change is just what nature does. Okay, hopefully that made sense. Ooh, okay. They have a Bob's Big Boy. I've always wanted to put the big fiberglass dude holding the burger. Nice. Huh. Good morning, everyone. Sound isn't coming through. Volume, Dad. Turn up the volume. That's probably what's going on. All right. Ooh, burgers. They test fry burgers every day at work. It kills me. Ooh, right now. Hey, Andrea. Good morning. How can I have a cold? Don't know anyone who has been sick. Haven't heard anyone being sick. Questioning germ theory this morning. Maybe you picked it up, from some contact surface or something. Could it be allergies? Cedar. Hey, Richard. Good morning. How are you today? I'll have what she's having. No. Here we go, Chris. Genetic variability also prevents bottlenecking circumstances that would be worse if the offspring were exactly the same as the parents. Exactly. It's the goal is to find some new, better adaptation. As if things didn't do that mutation, we'd all still be like single-celled amoebas swimming around in the ocean of a carbon dioxide atmosphere planet. Hey, Henry, good morning. Charles, hello. Renee, good morning. How's the coffee? Hey, Denver. Hope everyone is having a blessed day. I think so. We may not realize it at the time, but eventually we figure out, that thing that I went through, that's why. And even sometimes you don't do that. You just have to trust there is a that's why. And usually it is some sort of blessing. Yay! My husband and I scrambled good DNA. Kids came out better than us. I will say, I won't say that. Hey, Donna, good morning. Ooh, Kimberlyn, my coworker brought up burger patties, the third day of my liquid diet, and the IT guys were eating at my desk. It was all I could do not to attack. Just the spoon. You got to carry the spoon with you at all times. And say, let me explain something to you, gentlemen. I am a battle chief. I shall destroy you if you don't take that burger out of my sight and sense of smell. Yeah. Oh, man, liquid diet. Scary. Ooh, cotton harvest for allergies? That could be. Yep. Chris is right again. This is why also monocrops are so bad. If a blight comes for a specific type, it's the only type you're growing. They all get wiped out. And even like bananas, the Cavendish banana, like most of the bananas are all cloned from one banana plant from many, many, many decades ago. And they're starting to run into problems that there is different blights attacking that banana, and they're worried. Scientists are worried we will have no bananas. We have to go back and find new wild type bananas and breed them into some banana, big banana type thing. Do you think that interbreeding of Neanderthals contributes to their downfall? Not enough genetic variability? No, I don't think so. The Neanderthals were extremely successful. They lasted a long, long time, much longer than humans have been around. But the main thing was, and there were a lot of them, but they weren't as clever as Homo sapiens. And when you have a clever species a clever human interacting a less technologically savvy human, usually the technologically savvy human destroys the less technologically savvy human. So the downfall was humans were just damn good and clever little monkeys. Hey, Katie, good morning. Yep. Giant battle spoon in her back and two smaller spoons on her hips. So, like, kind of like, don't take this the wrong way, Kimberlyn. Please don't take this the wrong way. Like Gimli, with his double-bladed battle axe and his two little hand axes. Depending on, do you need just, big, massive, or finesse kill, things like that. Yes. Yes, we have no bananas. I love that song. Andrea, yes, like the potato famine in Ireland. That's what was going on. The Irish, once the potatoes showed up, it became such a great food crop that for like 100 or 200 years, that was their main source of food. It was starchy, it was rich in minerals, it was actually very nutritious. And it came to the point that that's the poor Irish people, that's all they ate. And then when the potato blight showed up, it wiped out the potatoes. The Irish had no food, and they either starved or moved to the United States. Yeah, there we go. 350 to 400,000 years for Neanderthals. Woohoo! And and Neanderthals assimilated with other humans. They figure most people have on average around 2%, I think it is, of the DNA from Neanderthals, and then there's some that have upwards of 5 or 6. I really want to get tested to see, a lot of different things, but one of them is like, how much Neanderthal do I have? Because I like to think that I have a lot. I'm up on the high end, but I don't know. My buddy Clark, he actually did get tested, and he's up in like the 5%, 5 point something percent Neanderthal DNA, and I figure I'm more Neanderthal than him. Just got to be. But there are other security issues that prevent me from doing the DNA test. Okay, Continent's a good 2-hour drive away. I'm in cedar country, but the trees aren't looking really orange yet. Started getting congested, drippy nose yesterday afternoon. Feels more like cold than allergies. I'm sorry. Isaac, clever little monkeys. That's my new t-shirt ideas. Or a band. It could be a band. I like the idea of a band. No bananas in Scranton, Pennsylvania. I've been known to drive through Scranton just to play the song while traveling. Oh, that's funny. Chad, exactly how my family arrived from Ireland. Okay. Interesting. I'm glad you're here. How are the kids doing? They got to be getting old like mine, aren't they? All right. Hey, Johnny, I have been at jury duty and missed you guys this week. Wow, it's even scary out there. Wow, is it ever scary out there? Yeah, I don't know if you saw the latest like homicide numbers and so forth. Austin is ahead of Houston, which is really terrifying. Houston is only up like 10%, but Austin is up a huge amount. But what's the drivers right now, I don't know what it is. They were shorter with short limbs. You were too tall. But I do have the eyebrow ridge. I don't know if you can see it here. I get the serious Neanderthal eyebrow ridge. So where are Clark's? He's from Poland. This family is Polish. There it is. Hey, Kiri. Boop. We drink. When life gives you crap, drink some coffee and move on. It's actually cooling off some. I bet the temperature has already dropped 1 degree. We're supposed to get rain. And what's that? And a message. Ooh. Okay. James is out hunting, and he just sent me lactarius. He just sent me a picture of some mushrooms, but they were lactarius. Let me just keep him from poisoning himself. 1 second here. That's what. What? Sorry. Blue are edible when young. These are not young. Okay. Yes, there we go. That was the quote I was looking for a few days ago. Yes, certainty of death, small chance of success. What are we waiting for? I love Gimli when he says that. Schools are shutting down here due to cases in schools. Everyone was super nervous again. Ugh. Yeah. April. Yep. Polish Neanderthal here too. You don't look it, but I'll take your word for it. Okay. And Robin Hood with Morgan F. and Kevin Costner. The sheriff of Nottingham answers the why a spoon question because you nitwit, it will hurt more. Exactly. Of course, I'm also stealing it from the Tick, whose battle cry is spoon. So, oh, my poor neighbors. Oh, what's that? There are two very large identical tractor trailers parked over on the side street, and they're open and they're unloading equipment. I don't know what's going on. This confuses me. I may have to check this out. Oh, Kira, you're supposed to be in the mid 80s today for a high. Yep. Hey, Nina. Good morning. Yes, hangry. I'm telling you, blood of your enemies. Satisfying, nutritious. Go for it. Hey, Jennifer. Good morning. Oh, Andrea, knitting my chickens Viking helmet hats. You gotta post videos. You gotta post pictures, something. We need to see Viking chickens. And I bet Jonathan, you need some Viking chicken helmets. Well, I don't think it's road work. Going on over there. But what has me a little concerned is behind this fence here, there's a little bit of an easement because there's a 26-inch natural gas line that runs through here. Underground, buried underground. It's like 8 feet underground. So there's no building here. Now all the houses here have been built up. I don't know. I'm gonna have to check that out. But it's weird. It's unusual. It attracts my interest. We need to start a GoFund to get a cone of silence for our war chief. I think so. Do your neighbors think you're crazy when you seemingly talk to yourself in the backyard every morning? So the neighbors on this side, they're cool with it. They know what's going on. The neighbors on this side, even after 2 years, I think they're still wondering what's that crazy bastard up to. But they understand that they did move in next to a crazy bastard and have just accepted it because I'm a nice crazy bastard. And I help them out. They help me out. They're probably a little confused by it. The lawn care guy, Nishiel, was a little confused at first, but now he's adjusted so he shows up on Wednesdays after the donut shop. Yep. Andrea, Holly said, I need this in my life, Andrea. We need chickens. We need chickens in Viking helmets. Definitely need chickens in Viking helmets. Oh, Tracy, good morning. Not feeling up to coffee, stressed stomach, but my first time in 2 weeks and I'm not reaching for ginger first thing in the morning. Okay, that's a start. That's a start, Tracy. So my dad transferred to swing bed yesterday. He's very deconditioned and not super motivated, but cognitively was firing on all 8 cylinders. He loves looking out the windows and seeing Main Street of our local towns. Get him binoculars. Get him some binoculars so he can zoom in on stuff and look at stuff. And my advice is get a somewhat large, somewhat heavy set of binoculars so he gets some muscle workout too when he's using the binoculars to see what's going on. I know when I was in the hospital, Dad got me a telescope, and that was really good for like looking at the world when I couldn't be in it. For motivation, I mentioned that Medicare would pay 100% for 20 days before we had to copay. He needed to get as much possible in the next 20 days. Definitely. So hopefully that will inspire your dad. Ooh, Andrea, attach chicken helmet atop jam jars. There we go. That's an idea. Yep. Most definitely, Kimberlyn. That's a big part of healing. We need cognition. The brain heals, so the better the brain is doing, the better it can tell the rest of the body, hey, get your act together, you lazy son of a bitch. Okay. You PM me a pic, so it won't let me post it. I'll have to see how I can post that. I'll figure it out. I want to see the chickens in helmets. Jonathan, they have rose-tinted glasses due to glue on their beaks. The glasses prevent the chickens from seeing blood. I've heard of that. So now you got a bunch of little John Lennons running around your barnyard? Cool. Hey, Wade. Good morning. Oh, Wade, I'm glad you're here because you just reminded me of something. So I'm thinking the Monday Cantina, the live broadcast from like Walking Stick and wherever, I'm thinking instead of 5 to 6, I might move it 6 to 7. How does that sound to those of you who show up? I think it might be a little easier for people to get there. I don't know, or maybe even 5:30 to 6:30, something like that. But I think I need to move it a bit later, give people time to get home and do stuff. Oh my, Kay, good morning. Got to walk 1.5 miles of ragweed mountain cedar air today to get to my car after I leave the DL office. Can get public trans to DL office for appointment, but can't get back home, so I have to walk where my daughter works. All this because I can't renew my license online because of CDL. Prayers delightfully accepted. Dear Lord, please seal Kay's nostrils off from the pollen that you've so lovingly donated to the world. And we understand in your wisdom the use of this pollen to do the whole mutation thing that we talked about earlier. But we don't want Kay mutated in Uzi. Amen. Our good and wonderful God. Ooh, Tracy from Diana. Would it help if I had my kids draw some colorful pictures for him? Tracy, definitely say yes. Hold on. Because her kids send cool pictures of like plants and stuff and plants, and like I said, I have them up on. Wow, it's already 7:50. I keep them up on my refrigerator. Good. See, and they even send candy. And okay, and so I haven't eaten this yet, Ellie, because this is the emergency when I'm going to be in a really bad mood. At some point, I'm going to be in a really bad mood, and then I'm going to go over and eat the candy and go, but I am loved. So, Tracy, definitely the answer to Diana's question here, if I could help, if they had the kids draw some colorful picture for them, definitely yes. Go for it. It's awesome. Hey, Kelly, good morning. Evie, hello. Yep, we want to see the chickens too. Okay, so Andrea sent me a picture. I will post it in the thread later when we're finished here, and we can do that. Are you drinking already? No, I'm just, okay, so I've realized my diet was a little low in calcium and a little low in fat, other than Sundays when I ate a pound of bacon all by myself. So I've started doing that whole bulletproof coffee thing, with the cream and the butter and all that sort of stuff. And it's working. Whoop. Good morning.
It's morning.
She doesn't mornings. Wow. The cement where you walked is now warm.
You're welcome.
She radiates a lot of heat. So nothing. She'll be like wrapped in blankets, and I will have the blankets like thrown off me and maybe just covering my feet because my feet get cold. But part of that is just to try and insulate the amount of fierce heat radiating off her at night that just is roasting me alive. Sending more healing energy to Tracy's dad. Tribe 2. Yay. Prayer, love, and hugs as well. Necessary. Had to drive an hour to renew my driver's license. The lady who renewed my license also had a long drive because the office in the junction is not manned every day. Ooh. Okay, wait, later would be better for me. I'm usually outside working until dark. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like I said, the main reason it was starting at 5 is because my boss and I we on Mondays we say, okay, we're done. We've hit. Let's go over to Tres Amigos. But yeah, I think moving it to 6. Okay, good. Yep. Hey, a little later is awesome. I get off work at 5. All right. We will do that. just temporarily. You know, something to prevent the pollen getting in there. Wear a mask. Last year wore a mask during cedar season and it worked great. No one's going to say anything. Ellie would send you pics too. She says, all right, international love. Yay! Oh, yep. You want cool carpet pics for your fridge? You got to talk to Diana or Denver. But Candy. Let's see this. Stop. Ellis. Plants. So what they were sending is they sent me some sumac. So they drew pictures of sumac for me. And then just nice stuff like this. And like I said, all this is up on my refrigerator here. Check this one out. Ooh. And then more sumac. Yeah. So yep. There we go. We all need some of those pics, kiddos. Yep. I'm thinking of maybe a tattoo. Am I getting a chicken? I would love to get some chickens, but at this point, my lifestyle does not work well with things that need to be fed beyond just my family. So, Denver did a group take early. Got to run to the shop floor. You all have a blessed and awesome day. I'm glad I could be back with you. We are glad you are back with us too, and I am so glad, A, you have a job you love, and you're not driving as much as you are in traffic, because driving in Denver sucks. Sorry, not driving in Denver, driving in Dallas. Denver driving in Dallas is not a good thing for Denver. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Nina, Andrea is knitting Viking helmets for our chickens. He may need a chicken if he sends him a Viking helmet. Ooh. But honey, I need a chicken. See, I got the helmet for it already. Oh my, it's getting late. Okay. Group take time. Yay! Group take. Except for Denver, who already took his, but that's understandable. The immune pill. Dun, dun, dun. And seriously, well, I can't. Damn FDA. I'll just leave it at that. The brain pill. Hello. Nice. Ooh, my hubby's known as the Cookie Man in the neighborhood. We have a young lady trade us her artwork for some homemade cookies. Ooh, nice. The liver pill. Kind of important this time of year. If you're living right. Uric acid pill. Luckily, I don't have a problem with buildup of uric acid in my joints, but some of you might. And if you do, you have my sympathy, but you also have my solution. The blood pressure pill. My blood pressure has been extremely low. The serenity pill. Not needing it today. Definitely needed it yesterday, but today I'm back to normal. You may have noticed that. The libido pill. Nom. All right, Henry, you're down with moving the cantina to a later time too? Yep, I think that's what we're gonna have to do. And Stonebreaker. All right, Diana, my very best was when they watched the grape episode of My World and drew the grapevine saying, holy crap, what happened? It's a grapevine. Good. You're making a wise choice here, Tracy. Thank you. Yes, please. I will look up the exact address and send it. I know I personally will be lifted. Cool. If I see more than one truck on the road at a time, most likely it's hunting season. Good point. All right, Dina, have a good day. Ula, have a good day. Kelly, Ula, we used to live in Grapevine and commuted to Dallas. 635 was ridiculous, but I drive a stick and play Speed Racer. I miss having a stick so bad. Oh, there's nothing like driving a stick. I said, I've loved all but one of my cars. Absolutely loved all but one of my cars because I've always gone a little weird with cars. But if I could have one back, it would be the two-door 1997 RAV4 all-time full-wheel drive stick shift. Oh, so much fun. Hey, Katie, glad you're here. Later, alligator. Oh, okay. Okay, yep, I'm on the outskirts of Claiborne. Very high ragweed juniper counts. Can't eat bananas until after the first freeze. Bananas and ragweed don't, excuse me, pill burps. Bananas and ragweed don't mix. Interesting. All right, Kimberlyn, you're out of here too? All right, have a good one. Yeah, it's 7:59. Like I said, the plan today is to shoot a bunch of videos for Medicine Man, for TikTok and for ads and stuff like that. So I got to go and do a little grooming. Maybe not. And hopefully the rain will hold off while we can shoot these things. But at 7:59, it is almost 8 o'clock. Oh, Darlene, I am southwest of Claiborne. Hey, neighbor. I've been to Claiborne. It's a nice place. And Kelly's just outside Burleson. Claiborne, they have like one of those historic village type things, pioneer villages there, don't they? I'm thinking it was Claiborne that I went up and taught. You have the fragrant sumac there, which is really cool. Charles, yeah, I miss driving a stick too, but it's so much easier to left foot brake driving an auto. Brake? It is downshift now. Okay, ooh, the sky is changing colors. All right. Have a good one, Tina. Have a good one, Helen. S. You were born in Claiborne. Cool. Yeah, my husband would wear his clutch out on 635. I can believe that. That's one of the downsides. All right. It is 8 a.m. It is time for us to go forth and be good to others and spread the donut shop love. All right. Can we do that? Talk to people. Say hi to people. Be loving towards people. Mom, Dad, love you. Tribe, love you. May you have a blessed day. May your fears be assuaged, removed. May blessings rain down upon you. I think that'll happen. All right. Time to end the broadcast. Have a good one.